Welcome to my channel. This is Gigi at Hickory Art Co. Join me today as we take a look at what I picked up on my latest trip to the thrift store and the antique shop. Okay, we'll start out with a couple of the books that I was able to pick up. These first three were only $1 each. This is The American Scholar, Self-Reliance Compensation by Ralph Waldo Emerson. This is a really old, really cool book. It is from 1893. Not sure what I'm going to do with it yet. It is coming apart. It's very wobbly back here. It's not a stable spine anymore, but I do love the cover. So I may end up pulling out what's already falling out and then making a journal with a more stable spine using the cover and then using some of the pages from the book. Another one that I picked up that was also falling apart is this Shakespeare book. The back cover and the outer spine are gone. It's plays and sonnets. Has some writing in the margins and a lot of things underlined. So I'm anxious to use that one. I also picked up this beginning science book. I think this is from the 50s or the 60s. 1960. So mainly picked up for the graphics. Nice big pages that could be folded for signature pages or some things cut out and used as well. Okay. Also, this was from a trip to the Goodwill the other day, and it drives me nuts when they put the stickers right on the front. But that was $2.99, originally $1. I did see a date on it from 1972. I believe it was. Oh, yes, right here. 1972. Love the graphics on the front, but now that sticker's over her leg. Even the numbers are cool on here. And then it has the dressmaker or pattern paper that I love to use. It's nice and thin. It adds texture to your junk journals. You can crinkle it up. You can distress it even more with some ink, and I just love working with that. I also got a couple pieces of fabric. This was at the same antique place where I got the books for $1. These were, I think these were $1 or $2. I just thought this would be so pretty. I even wrapped around the cover of a journal. That's pretty. This little embroidered piece. That's nice. And then another. And these, I looked closely at them, and I could take them apart, I believe, without them falling apart, and use them individually, or I can just leave it as is and use it like that. But it even has some age on it there as well. And and this was the other fabric piece I got, just this little muslin bag, but I love that it was stamped with a number, and it is very aged as well. And let's see, I picked up this book. The next couple of books, they were actually at my local library has a book sale twice a year, and it was at that. This is from 1953. It's falling apart, but I picked it up for the graphics. It is an English to German. Actually, it's not even English. Everything in it is German. But I thought it would be just a cool book to have those graphics. That, I believe, was $2. This is also from that same book sale. This is 1963. And again, love having the sheet music or the music papers. And also, I just love the graphics in here. The colors are aged and really, really nice. And this was one of the my favorite ones that I picked up at the library book sale. This is an English and German book containing over 2,000 engravings. The cover is really cool. So is the spine. It's a beautiful book. You can't really see it, but it's back there as well too, just not highlighted in the gold. This is really old. This is from 1888. I believe it said. Yes. And again, the graphics are really just so nice and so vintage. I did notice there's a couple I'll have to watch. I may end up taking this apart, and I'm going to be putting together some ephemera kits to sell in my shop. So some of these pages may end up in there, but I did notice there's a few that are a little, I probably won't be able to find one now, a little morbid. There was slay and behead. Yeah, right here. So some of them I'm not sure you'd want in a journal. Or maybe a creepy Halloween journal. I don't know. But anyway, for the most part, the vintage graphics are just wonderful in this book, and I was really excited to find this one. Okay, and the last book is this really big world atlas. Let's see if I can get that open without hitting the camera. So these, of course, is full of maps and some really cool charts that will be nice to tear apart. And some of the maps look too new for my liking, so I will probably tear some of these out and tea dye or coffee dye them and get the vintage grungy look, or as I work with them, I can just do each one individually too, just with some ink. So this was, and these pages are really nice too. They're cool. They're nice to tear apart, like if I'm making a master board and collaging. These are really nice for that type of thing. All right, so that was it for the books. The other last of it here is picked up a few old vintage photographs. I don't know why this little guy just spoke to me. And then we have these ladies on a porch. And then I also picked up 2 postcards. This one's from Fort Wayne, Indiana, Abraham Lincoln statue at the Plaza of Lincoln National Life Insurance Company. They are filled out in the back, and this is dated 1957. And this one is from Mount Vernon, and this is 1952. So it's like the graphics on those. And then the last thing today was this directory. Paid $3 for that. Really nice graphics for the old advertising. The phone numbers, you can tell that it's old. I don't remember if I found a date in here or not. Actually, I think there was a calendar. Yeah, 1959 and into the first part of 1960. And these are all advertisements of businesses in and around Lancaster, Pennsylvania. There's a few of the directory pages that have some original writing on. So those will be nice. So I'm anxious to to use this. And again, some of these pages could end up in the ephemera kit. So keep an eye out in my Ko-fi shop if you are interested in the kits. It would be full of vintage papers mainly, a couple pieces of ephemera. Every single kit would be different. And I will be putting those together shortly now that I'm getting a nice range, or a nice variety, I should say, of things to put in there. So you can find me at ko-fi.com, Hickory Art Co. And please subscribe to my channel if you can, and you'll be notified when I put up new videos. And if you like, comment, or subscribe, it also helps move my little channel along in the YouTube algorithm, which I really appreciate. So I hope you are able to find some time today to be creative. Thanks for watching. Bye.